Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathan. Welcome back to my channel. So I figured I should make a video on microphones, specifically USB microphones. These can obviously be applied to XLR microphones, but I am not a XLR microphone specialist, nor am I a microphone specialist. But what I can help you guys with is with your microphone becoming too staticky when you get too loud, or let's say your microphone is it just sounds very rough and it doesn't sound clear. Let's say you spent $100 on a microphone and you're expecting your microphone to sound clear as day, but instead it sounds like you're a robot. Here's a few things that you could try tuning. First off, I have a Elgato Wave 3 microphone. It's not the best, clearest sounding microphone there is out there, and it makes it perfect for this video. And so over here, you can see the gain. If you're not aware, or if you don't know what gain is, basically gain is like extra steps you can add to your microphone to make it sound louder or quieter on top of the already pre-made Windows sound stuff. So let's say I pull up this window over here. It's a very tiny window. I'm going to put it towards the middle of the screen. If we go to recording and then we go to this one, which is the microphone, it's my microphone input, the one that I would be using. We go to levels and we can see it's at 100. So let's say your microphone is at 100. I know this could be a typical problem for people that are using Blue Yetis, actually, Quadcasts, Solocast, like the HyperX, Quadcast, Solocast. There's a few other microphones that this problem can actually be a really big problem where, let's say, you don't have proper software to edit your microphone via gain or any other technical things that you can use. This will be your best friend. Let's say your microphone is set to 100. If your microphone sounds like, if it sounds like this, hold on. If your microphone sounds like this and it's peaking, if your microphone sounds like this and it's peaking and it's terrible and it's terribly loud and it doesn't sound good, it sounds very, very staticky, very like electronic, then chances are either your gain or your volume, the Windows gain, is too loud. So what you want to do is, let's say you don't have a software like this where you could just control it like I do. What you want to do is you want to go into your sound settings and you want to go into the microphone of your choice, whatever your microphone is. You double click on it or you right click it, click properties, and then you find the levels tab. First, you want to make sure that the thing is balanced. Right, that's the first one you want to do. You want to make sure it's balanced. You want to make sure it's okay like that. Then what you want to do is, let's say your gain is by default super loud, so your microphone sounds the way it just my microphone just sounded there. What you want to do is you want to watch any of the audio graphs, either in Windows or if you have a program that you could see the audio waves. You want to just keep talking, and then eventually you will lower it and lower it and lower it. And that is perfectly fine. You can actually do that, and that actually will help you in most cases. So let's say I'm just going to move this down so it's a little easier to go back and forth between the two. So let's say my microphone, the gain was super high by default. I'm going to remove clip guard. It's going to sound terrible just for a second here. So if I'm having gain issues, what I want to do is lower it and just keep lowering it and lowering it. Eventually it'll get to a point where it's peaking. It's definitely peaking. I could see it, but it's going to get a little better. For those of you that are curious on what this is, this little tick box that I keep ticking, this is clip guard. Basically what happens is this acts as let's say a protection plan for your microphone. So what it does is there's two audio tracks running at the same time. One of them is the regular one, it's the one I'm speaking in, and then the other one is it's a sub track that is minus 12 decibels. So what it does is, whenever I get too loud, I hit a certain threshold, and then the sound hits a certain point, it switches to the other track. It like changes gear in a car, and it goes to something that is a lot slower or a lot quieter to keep the balance and the noise so that it sounds even and it doesn't always sound like I'm screaming into the microphone. But like I said, if you are having gain issues, right? If you're having gain issues, then please do look into this. Now, some of you might have the opposite problem of this. It's where your gain in here is at the max, but your Windows is at the lowest. Some people will be speaking with microphones like this, and this is a lot quieter. Sometimes some people think it sounds better, but if you don't listen to it in max volume, it does not sound loud enough and it sounds too quiet. Let's say you're watching a YouTube video. If you hear a microphone like that, first off, you're gonna have to turn the captions on if the captions are even available. Second, if you can, you might hear them. If you can't, which is pretty normal, you won't hear them. If you want to balance your audio, you should definitely go check your Windows settings, your application, your drivers, or whatnot, and just make sure that you actually have audible sound. And if you're not sure if your sound is audible, not while you're recording, but play a YouTube video at a moderate loudness and then rewatch your video. And if you can't hear your video with that YouTube video at least 30%, there is something wrong. It's actually a little bit better to have a louder video than a quieter video. The reason is because a louder video, people could just turn you down, but a quieter video, people can't turn you up more than YouTube will let you. So just think about it that way. Obviously, you don't want it too loud. You don't want to be heard at 200%. You want to be heard at around 90%. And that is around the sweet spot where it's like it could sound true to your voice, as well as it just has a better sound overall. And like I said, if people find it too loud, they could just turn you down. It's not a big deal. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a very simple video, very simple audio video. There's nothing crazy in here. And that is how I like to keep things, because this means that everyone can use this. If you guys want something with playback and different things or different settings you should do with your headphones, let me know. I'll make a video or I'll make a short about it, and then I'll attach it to this video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. My name is Naif, and peace out.